day 336. So today I weighed in at 199.6. Yay, under 200. Of course, I immediately started eating again, which means that's I held that out for about half a day. But since I'm not meeting the healthy wage on Sunday, I am gonna slow it down a little bit. I'm worried about my skin being too loose, and so slowing down my weight loss will help with that. Focusing more on physical activity and the specific muscle groups, and so a couple things that I'm going to do a little bit differently this year. I'm going to try to cut down on some of the fasting. I want to get down to 180 before I go to Asia. And so I am going to do my week and week. And then once I get to that point of 180, I am going to start doing more of a regular eating plan with a couple days fasting here and there. So that like pre-prepped food, because one of the bigger problems with me cooking and eating out on this kind of, random basis is that when I order food and I make food, I tend to make more than I need. And if I can pre-make some of it, I can make smaller portions and set them aside for a later date. So, I'm going to try to do a little more of that, because that's going to be more life-sustaining. But I do want to get down to 180 before I go on the Asia trip, so that I at least feel like I know I can get there prior to having to do it again, because I'll be gone all of April. And then again, I'll get down to 180 after that, and then I'll start back up this process of kind of doing a looser schedule, because I do ultimately want to get down to 150, but I also want to be able to maintain at 150. And part of that is going to be finding ways to treat myself and go out and eat the foods that I want, but also, manage the amounts of food that I'm eating. Because like today, I hiked. I did a 12-mile hike, and I did bring food with me, and I didn't actually eat all of it, because I asked for a half pound of brisket, and they ended up giving me a little more. And so I'm actually going to use the leftover brisket for some lasagna soup, or tomato soup, or whatever you want to call it, with a cheese top. But I then, because I was half celebrating, half kind of just kind of relaxing, because I've been on such a push that I needed something. I went to the movies, and I had fried chicken tenders and French fries and a kind of pretzel with some queso. So, yeah, like I said, I'm relaxing a little bit right now. I've got my ski trip next week. Another thing that I'm going to be doing this year is being a little more social. So like I got a text yesterday saying like, hey, you want to do happy hour on Friday? And I looked at my schedule, and it's like, I'd already planned on fasting Friday, but I'm trying to be more social. I'm, trying to be more out there. So I'm going to work with my schedule, even though it's close, it's tomorrow. I'll make it work. So today I switched my fasting days, right? Because right now it doesn't really matter. I'm doing 2 days on, 2 days off. I'm not really getting into deep ketosis. So I'm going to fast today, which is great because I ate so much food yesterday. I probably won't be really hungry. And then Friday I'll eat, and then Saturday I'll fast, and then Sunday, Monday I'll eat, and then Tuesday, Wednesday I'll fast, and then I will go on my trip. Same amount of fasting days, not the same amount of food, but we'll see how it all goes. So that's kind of my New Year's plan, and we'll see what I am going forward.